Hello, this is Nick with nickscomputerfix.com, and here's a video on Windows 8.1 Preview, the new stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with what's new in Windows 8.1. The Start button is new for Windows 8.1, and the way you access that new Start button on your Start screen and on your desktop is down on the lower left-hand corner. You'll see a new Start button down here, but right now you are not seeing it because in order for it to appear, you first need to go over to your desktop and open up your desktop. Let's click there. And now you'll be able to see the new Start button on your desktop, which is this little guy down here. And as you move your cursor down and over it, it turns blue. If you click on it, it'll take you back to your start screen. And now that you've opened it up in the desktop first, you have to have your desktop open before you're going to see that start button. You can see it in or on the start screen. All right. And if you click it, it goes right back over to your desktop. So let's also mention here that on your keyboard, if you press your Win key on your keyboard, it also takes you between your start screen and your desktop as well. All right, now on the start screen, which is also your modern UI, but they're referring to it as your start screen these days. Um, you have the ability to very quickly um, access your apps. And the way you do that is to click this down arrow here, and it swipes, or basically that's what it's doing, it's swiping, and brings up your apps screen. And as you can see, it gives you very quick access from your start screen to your app screen. Now, also, what's new in Windows 8.1 is the ability to do a sort on your apps by name, by date install, and by most used, and by category. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, it rearranges them and sorts them for you differently. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put that back to by name. All right, now on the app screen, there is a search function that you can search your apps with. For instance, if I type the word control, looking for control panel, it brings up the control panel very quickly, and I can go ahead and click that, and that will open up the control panel on my desktop. However, one of the really cool things in Windows 8.1, let's go over to the start screen, and you can start typing the word control, and that brings up the search command line also. But what is new is from the start screen, you have the ability to either search everywhere, click settings, or click and select your to search your files for whatever you're searching for. So everywhere also includes the internet as well. So you can search your computer, Windows 8 computer, and the internet at the same time for something that you might be looking for. All right, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, the next item on Windows 8.1 upgrade is that they've um, expanded on the ability to customize and personalize your start screen, and they've expanded the options to allow you to do that. So let me go ahead and show you a few of them. If we click on or right click with our mouse on a tile here, for instance, photo, we are able to resize, which you might say, well, that's nothing new. Well, what is new is that you can resize to 4 different sizes versus just small and large, which was only available on Windows 8. So they give you more options to resize, even down from a small, and then we can right click and resize right back up to a large and put it back to the way it was as well, to the wide. Also, you still have the ability to move these tiles to any position you want them to be moved to. And also, while you're in the start screen customization screen, and you can tell because when it's faded, you're in the customization screen. If you're not, it would be very bright. But so while we're in the customization screen here on the start screen, you can also rename your groups. In this case, I've named mine Nick's main group. I can rename this to anything I like. I can call this group 1, for instance. And so that group of apps there, those tiles, are now referred to as group 1. And in order to get out of the customization screen, I simply click on a empty space on my start screen. And as you can see, everything becomes bright again, and that informs me that I'm no longer in the customization mode. All right, now another way to customize your start screen is by going over to the right hand side here, opening up the Charms menu, going down and clicking on Settings. And up here we can click on Personalize, and we can select different backgrounds, um, colorful ones at that, and whatever to your liking. You can change it to whatever you find appealing. And you can also change the background color and the accent color as well. So they've expanded that to allow you to have more flexibility in your color selection. All right, we're just going to go ahead and go right back over to this one here and click on right there, maybe that one, and click here and click there and then click there. I like that. Okay, the other item of start screen customization that they give you the ability to change your background on your start screen is through your desktop. I know it sounds a little strange. Change your start screen by going to your desktop. Well, that's the way it works in Windows 8.1. So let's go over to our desktop. And once we have it open, go down to the taskbar here and right click, go to Properties, and then under Navigation, we can show my desktop background on Start, and then I'm going to click on Apply, and then I'm going to click on OK. And as you can see, by clicking on our Start button, the background on our Start screen has been changed to the identical background of our desktop. And then I can also go back into the taskbar, right click on the taskbar there and click on Properties, go back on Navigation, and very quickly uncheck this and click on Apply and click OK, and that will change my start screen background back to the way I had it. Now, also while I'm in here, before I click on OK, I just want to mention that you can also check off go to the desktop instead of the start when I sign in. Always show start on my main display. Show the apps view automatically when I go to start. Search everywhere instead of just my apps, and list desktop apps first in the apps view when it's sorted by category. So you can play around with those and customize your start screen and some other items here through the navigation tab on the taskbar and navigation properties window. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click on OK and go back to my start screen via the new start button. And as you can see, it did put it back to the background that I had selected before. Okay, another item, let's go to the desktop. Before I go over there, I just want to mention that Internet Explorer, which is what I'm about to talk about, is also accessible through the start screen or your desktop. And I'm going to just click on desktop here and then click on the little blue guy here, the blue E, and that'll open up Internet Explorer. And the reason I'm pointing this out is because as you will see here, I'm going to click on help, that the version has there we, there we go. Has changed to Internet Explorer 11 from Internet Explorer 10, which was in Windows 8 and Windows 7. So we also get an upgrade on our Internet Explorer in Windows 8.1 upgrade as well. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and click subscribe.